Hello, my name is George. I may not be Lps.Dreams. I mean, technically, this hand is Lps.Dreams. But I still love to host and know everything about anything, you know? I personally would love to know more about the LPS community. Like, we are just beginning, and I am so excited for all of the advancements and things that are heading to this channel and everywhere in the LPS community. I mean, come on! There's so much to explore. I mean, what could you do? It's so cool. I mean, why the heck not explore everything that you can about the place? So, I come and ask my staff members, what do they like about this place and why did they join?
The reason why I joined was I thought that maybe I could be a little bit more popular, maybe be more like Sophie GTV, or at least get to know somebody like that. But I don't know, it's just the magic of editing and getting everything ready and seeing everything get here and done and everywhere that makes me feel happy inside, so I really appreciate coming on here.
Well, honestly, the only reason I joined was because of the paycheck. I mean, $100 an hour? Come on. You gotta get rich and famous somehow with that account. I mean, what's that gonna go to waste? Costumes?
Excuse me, could you take that back? We have a whole closet of costumes that you could have used.
Like I said 15 minutes ago, I'm a staff member, not an actor. Now, I would love to do something really fun. Who did the jelly beans? I adored that idea!
That was me, sir. I wanted to do the jelly beans because I was bored.
Honestly, I could have not asked for better staff. Anyway, we have a little bit of a Q&A. Isn't this thing already a Q&A? Well, kind of, but it's a very interesting Q&A. Well, anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back. We gotta clean this mess up, but we're gonna do some epic costume party stuff. Also, before we do the costume party stuff, we're gonna ask some serious questions. Alright! Boom!
Let's begin now.
Hello, we are back to the show! We got to clean up all of the mess and all of the suspicion. Let me know down in the comments how good I sounded. Alright, now we come back to the live. Well, not live, but thing. Alright, so I'm gonna sit over here and not look like I'm showing my booty to the world, cause we don't want that crap over here. So, no, I'm not trying to talk in a different race, culture that is disrespectful and racist, because that stuff is horrible. Speaking of racism, how do you guys feel about the current events of, well, this country and everything that's going on and how it's affecting LPsTube?
Well, I feel like a lot of people from the LPS community have helped with the situations that have been going on, such as the various groups for the minorities that are dealing with a lot of chaos right now, and I feel like as LPS, we have the privilege of not having skin color, and we aren't really divided by anything except personality, and I feel like we are a good escape for those who are really having a hard time right now, and I feel like helping everybody out the best we can would be, like, is just so great that everybody's helping each other out.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter what your race, sexuality, gender, or any kind of other factor, even religion, matters when you're an LPS tuber. You just really enjoy meeting a bunch of people that really enjoy the same thing as you, and when you communicate and establish, like, a place where you can actually feel free, it's so much nicer and better, and it feels much more mentally safe. And I do agree with Emily. We are a place where people can go to just escape the whole place. So, but what I feel like a lot of LPS tubers need to do is just help everybody else out, but also help yourself out. Don't forget to take some mental health days. And don't be afraid to put yourself first. And especially for those that are in the minority groups. Take more time for yourself, because this is what you need. You need the mental health so that you can bring and face on the horrible changes that are happening in today's society. So yes. Yeah. Wow, that was deep. Like, definitely. I agree with a lot of things that you guys said. And sure, we are a great place to help escape from all the troubles in the world. But with the recent experience of COVID-19, I feel like it's a little bit hard to communicate with each other. How do you guys feel about those boundaries?
Well, I believe that it's a little bit difficult. I'm not able to communicate with my friends as much as I want to. And it's kind of hard doing the things that I'd like with my friends, with other LPS tubers, and just hug and, touch and do everything, So, I think it could be really difficult.
Well, with the boundaries that we have so far, I don't really think of it as a big, horrible thing. I think I can communicate with much more LPS tubers than I did when I was up and publishing. It's just a lot easier to talk to somebody like Lps Eunioa or LPS Jazzycat or Jazzcat. Shout out to you, girl. You two girls are amazing. I just found out one of your channels. It's amazing, honestly. But just meeting a bunch of LPS tubers and like communicating everything is just so much easier than before, because we have much more time now to like do the things that we like to do. So I may disagree with, Emily. No offense, none taken. But really, it's just been like so much more freedomizing. Well, that is pretty cool that like you two have like differing beliefs, and like, yeah, I totally agree with both of those points. So, in summary, we do miss with some of our YouTubers that we can't really exactly meet up with, but we do have more time to meet up with new tubers and expand the LPS community, which I think is super great. Now, on to the costumes before the lights go crazy and we have purple and green fuzz on the screen. Come on! Lps.Dreams! I'm talking to you! Get a new phone before the green stuff and the purple stuff come together and collaborate with us! Alright, time for the costumes.
Let's begin now.
Hello, madame. May we have some costumes, please, for our beautiful staff?
Am I not beautiful, George?
Well, of course you are, Kimmy, but, like, they're like, they're talkies.
Are you literally just picking them because you have a crush on them? Come on, just tell me already.
No. I just think they're really cool people, and, like, yeah, just cool people.
Are you sure this isn't to make Samantha jealous?
Well, it's not to make Samantha jealous. No. It's just, dude, I'm, like, filming this. Yeah, I know you're filming this, but, like, I don't know. Well, girls, I think it's safe to say that you can pick your costumes and we're having a fashion show, y'all! Woo!
Okay, I think I'll have the bow right around here, and I'll have, like, the blue crystal. Alright, cool, sounds like a great idea. Alright, let's go get the fashion show over with.
Okay. Grams, please, get a cough drop.
I
don't need no puff bath.
Let's begin now.
And we are back from our break.
Hi. Hey. Do I look good in this? Girls, that was so cool. I loved your outfits. They are so amazing. Like, that is just... I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, George. We really appreciate the comments.
Especially of my necklace. I mean, look at it. It's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you, George.
Alright, so we'll be interviewing and asking more questions, but then we're gonna go see some stuff that we could look at with the TV. I mean, it's a green screen after all. Can't show my face because my green is blue, but maybe my other contestants would like to volunteer. Me. I forgot to clarify. Somebody that doesn't have green eyes.
Oh, well, what? I'll do it. I'll be that person.
Great, cool, you're on it. Alright, but what should the green screen TV have?
Well, maybe since we're Christian, maybe we should put a Bible verse on there? But not everybody's Christian. Maybe we should put some inspirational quotes. That way it's secular, but also wholesome.
I got it! A mix of Bible verses and secular quotes. Perfect!
That way our Christian audiences and non-Christian audiences get to learn, like, you know, just different quotes that will make their day happy, you know? And just, like, they'll feel accepted and warm and welcomed. And they won't have to be bombarded with either one of those if they don't want to. They could just have a bit of here and a bit of there.
Hey, that actually kind of sounds good. And when we do that, that means that when our secular audience watches it, they can be like, oh yeah, we can see that, we have our own quote. And the Christian audience is like, yeah, we have our own quote. But, you know what would even make it better? What would make it better, Elizabeth?
We have the Christian quotes in at the same time as the secular quotes. That way, our secular audience is like, okay, I've got a quote for the day.
And the Christian audience can be like, oh wow, a Bible verse? Cool! I learned something new from the Bible, you know? That sounds pretty cool. I love it. Alright, so before we start interviewing again, and this will be our final interview, let's do something for a bit. This usually will probably be our questionnaire session. So, like the questions that you send in, they'll probably be at the beginning, middle, or end. And if they're not at the end, they're at the middle, and if they're not at the middle or end, they'll be at the beginning. There will be no repeats, just unless we want to. But that's pretty much it. And everything will be perfect. Yeah, totally. Chicken nuggets. But yes, it'll be perfect. And things will run smoothly. Am I just telling myself that? Anywho, let's get back on to the show. Alright, continue!
Let's begin now.
And we are back, on the show, asking the final questions. And that is, what kind of talk show host would you like to interview in the future? Well, honestly, I would love to know Chad Prather. He seems like a good guy. Plus, he is, that Texan accent. That Texan girl, are you having a crush on that dude? Yeah, I guess you could say. What? Yeah, and his Texan accent so hot. What? You're saying a man's hotter than me? Well, Chad Prather's his dad. You're already taken. Like, I'm not saying I want to marry him because, like, he's married. But, like, I don't know. It's that Texan accent. I'd love to, you know, talk to Chad Prather. I think he has some really cool, points. He, you know, it's just like his ideas and stuff. Just pretty inspiring, honestly. You know, saving pet lives, stuff like that, talking about stuff.
Well, I would love to interview that one person.
Oh my gosh, ContraPoints.
Amazing, talented, and smart. So interesting.
Do you think your two interviewees would get along with each other?
Probably not.
Really? Yeah, because of their differing beliefs. I mean, one of them's, well, you know, what? One of them's, I'm not gonna say it because of the political stuff. Oh, yeah. But, like, they both have differing viewpoints. But maybe they might get along together. I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff that, you know, he might have said might have, you know. But do you still like him anyway? Well, I think that he's a good person. I just, you know, don't agree with everything that he says. Well, that's you're entitled to believe. Yeah. But, I mean, they wouldn't probably get along. Yeah, but it's for the best. Yeah. But if they do, then that's great. Yeah. Well, you know who I would love to interview? Sure, go ahead, tell us. The person that I would love to interview, more than anything, would be someone of amazingness and amazingness.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Nice beat, huh? I thought so too. Shout out to Cryptic. Listen, it's the Shogun, CoryxKension, back with the rhyme, so I appreciate the listen. Haters kick and slice cause your boy got precision. I grab my katana and get to work.
Honestly, he's the samurai master for me. He is the epitome of perfection. He is the samurai warrior! I love his videos, and I wish he could post soon because I miss him because he's the best! Well, I guess that's kind of it. He kind of knocked himself out for fanboying. Yeah, he did. But you know what's really cool? Oh, what's really cool? We usually have a sponsor, but since we don't have a sponsor, we'll just make up our own ad. Do you like making boys fangirl? Oh yes, I'd love to make boys fangirl. Do you like amazingness? I don't know. Then you've come to the right place. Starring the awesome girls. Yeah. We don't know, honestly. If you can put your ads over here or any Etsy store stuff that you would like for us to promote, please let us know in this segment, and then or the comments down below, or, you know, somewhere around. Yeah, and we'll definitely use your, like, advertisement, and we'll probably link down your, like, thing that you want us to advertise. The rules are simple. No NSFW, not safe for work. We don't want to have kids traumatized, or at least teen kids. That's our target demographic. And nothing that's going to be like hate speech or hate crime. We do not support that in any way. So if you do that, that is unacceptable, and unfollow us. And lastly, please don't be a spam website. We'd hate to spam our fans, and that would be a big betrayal of our brand. Besides, we want you guys to love us, not hate us because we did something 15 years ago. Yeah, and now we're haunted by the holy thing. Oh wait, it's unholy. And now it's festering in history, and then we're in a scandal that probably should have been resolved by now if we just canceled that other person. Yeah, and especially if that person's really big in the fashion industry. Not to mention the makeup industry associated with pigs and snakes. Like that's gonna ever happen. Probably. But yeah, just go ahead and put your segment down here, and yeah, we'll definitely appreciate it. Yeah, and also, yeah, we don't have a Patreon, but we'll get one more altar. Yes, alright, so I think that's kind of like how we're done with the whole video. Yes, and if you guys would like to see more content, comment down below, especially your questions. We would love to have your questions. We've asked on LpsAmino, you guys haven't responded, so don't be shy. Post something that you really want us to answer. just follow the rules of, you know, no NSFW, no hate speech, and, you know, if you do cuss in the comment, we will blur it. Just don't ask anything too inappropriate, like sticking something in her butthole. Don't do that. Honestly, don't. Because that is not cool. Yeah. But anywho, we've enjoyed you guys here. So now it's time for our quotes at the end. Do 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 do. First, our secular quote. And our Christian quote. We're thankful that you've enjoyed us, and we hope that we can see you again soon. We will return next week, or something like that, in a different location, place, or time. And it doesn't really matter when or where we're at, as long as you guys love us. Alright, keep on dreaming, dreamers. Bye!